Trial begins tomorrow for Jared Chance, accused of the murder and dismemberment of 31-year-old Ashley Young in southeast Grand Rapids in November.
Chance was offered a plea deal that would have prevented the Young family from experiencing the trauma of a trial, but at the last minute, the defendant changed his mind.
Barton Dieters was in court when Chance rejected the plea deal and is here now with what we can expect. Barton?
Well, Sue and Brian, the allegations are disturbing and the evidence that will be presented is horrifying. But Jared Chance is betting that a jury will find him not guilty of murder.
We will not be able to present evidence of photos of her hands because he disposed of that. We will not be able to show the jury photos of her feet because he disposed of that. And nor will we be able to show any photos of the head where the cause of death is because he disposed of that.
Jared Chance will not face first-degree murder charges, a decision likely made because of a lack of evidence of the manner of death and intent. So now the prosecution has to prove that Chance killed Ashley Young before he used a saw to dismember her body. The assistant Kent County prosecutor said in addition to 26 witnesses, he will present the jury with 260 exhibits. That includes video of Chance buying ammonia. That bottle was found in the back of Chance's parents' Honda. Chance's brother, Conrad, will say he saw his parents and Jared loading things into that Honda, including a terrible-smelling mop. At the parents' Holland home, police allegedly found a saw and blades covered in her remains. The jury will also hear from Mario Nelson, who said Chance tried to get him to lie about Young's whereabouts.
The defendant would go on to tell Mario how he knew how to get away with a murder. He knew how to clean up a scene. Prophetic, unfortunately.
The jury could also find Chance guilty of manslaughter, charged with a maximum penalty of 15 years in prison. It appears the defense will not contest the dismemberment charges, but will argue that Chance did not commit murder. Back to you.